All right. I did this video before, but I'm gonna do it again. I don't look at my old content, so you gotta look at this, find this video on my channel if you can. And I want to talk about something funny now, something at least I think is funny, I perceive as being funny. So, cause I did like 3 serious ass videos, and I'm just talking right now. But you know, one day it was it was a snow day, right? And in high school, see, elementary school, when it was snowing, we would have the whole day off. But in high school, it would just be like a 2 hour, 3 hour delay. So we would get to school around like 9 or 10. And my mom, see, she had to go to work. If it was a snow day and I had to leave, it had to be to school around like 10 or 9, I would leave after her. So one day, she would tell me, make sure you wear your boots, and you could wear whatever color shoes you wanted. Because at my last school, it was like a dress code. Well, it was a uniform, and you couldn't wear non-black shoes at my last school. Well, my school prior to the one I got kicked out of, you had to wear a certain type of shoes. You had to wear it was a shoe called GBX. You had to wear those. And I really didn't like those shoes. They were dress shoes. But at this school, you can wear whatever shoes you wanted. So one day, on a snow day, I'm coming to school and I have on some Timbs. I have on Timberland boots. They cost, I believe, the same amount as any other Timbs, right? And I didn't pay for them. My mom did. But the difference was these Timbs were gray. I got gray Timbs on in a mostly black school. Didn't know that was a big deal. I'm coming in through the front door, and I'm asking this lady, I forget, she wasn't a teacher, maybe she was like a counselor or something, but she was always working downstairs. And I just told her, hey, do you know which class we're supposed to go to first? Do we do like first period, or we go to like third period since it's 9 o'clock? And as I'm asking this question and she's telling me this, I hear in the background, like, he sounded a little bit like Kevin Hart looking back, but he had like a high ass voice. He got everybody's attention in the hallway, and he just said, yo, y'all, look at them boots. Look at them boots. Yo, man, my man got gray Timbs on. Look at them boots. And I hear him talking shit as I'm trying to get information. He's just saying, man, look at them boots, man. My man got gray Timbs on. Got them big ass boots on. And I'm just looking at him. I'm just walking by. I'm like, motherfucker, they're shoes. Like, you wanna buy me some butters? You wanna buy me some yellow boots? So he's all like, yo man, my man got gray butters on. He shot out, bro. He got gray butters on. And I'm just like, okay, what's the big deal about that? Same thing with the next grade, 10th, 11th grade. It was it's this event in Philly called Powerhouse, right? It's like an event. I never been there before. They call it Powerhouse. And it was like a dress down day. I didn't have a lot of good clothes back then, so I decided to wear you're gonna laugh at this, but I decided to wear my dad's Timbs. These big ass Timbs that belong to my dad. I had on jeans and a plaid shirt on. Man, they roasted the fuck out of me in math class because they saw the size of my shoes, and the first thing they asked, nigga, you wearing your dad's shoes to school? And I'm just like, I never responded back. They went off on my boots. They kept saying, yo, man, he got the big ass Timbs on. Them like a size 16, a 22 YE boot. You got them big ass Shaq, Big Show, Andre the Giant shoes on. And the teacher was saying, okay, guys, that's enough. And I just looked down the whole time. I didn't respond back not once. And this kid Jamar kept saying, "Yo, he got butters on." And I'm just looking at like y'all want to buy me some new shoes or something? Y'all want to get me some yellow Tims? And as they roasted me, see every class, man, every class, I'm getting roasted. Like the math class. Here's another story I want to tell you. And this I laugh at this shit now. But one day, speaking of Jamar, I don't know where these people are today. I really don't care. But one day, because Jamar was always fucking with me for some reason, and I didn't really talk a lot in that class. But one day, I answered a math problem, right? And I got the problem right. I said, I forgot what the question was, but I answered the question. I got it right, and then Jamar gonna say, "No, no, no, he cheated, man. He cheated." I turned around in my desk. I turned around, and I had I had a deeper voice. I didn't really speak. So I speak a little bit more with life in my videos, but back in the day, um, things were like a lot worse back then. I'll just put it like this: I really didn't know how to talk with life or emotion at all. I didn't really look people in the eye at all back then. It was a lot worse. So people made fun of the way I talked, and I just said, "No, I didn't, dickhead." Hey yo, he was just laughing the whole time. He was like, "No, I didn't, dickhead." And it was two girls next to him laughing as well. They was like, "Yo, he mad as shit. He mad." And they was like, "Yeah, he is mad." And I couldn't really respond. I just said, "No, I didn't, dickhead." And he said, "No, I didn't, dickhead." And it was like, "He mad as shit. He's so mad." And the teacher was like, "Okay, that's enough, you guys." And he just kept saying, he was like, he mad as shit, man." And he walked off. He walked out of the class to tell one of his friends what I said. But I was just like, "Yo, it's just crazy, man." It's been almost 13 years since that happened. I'm gonna try to find one more story I could think of that was funny. Just look, because I don't know what these people are doing with their life now. And like I said, I don't really care. But it's just funny to look back on these things and laugh at it. Like, here's another one. Um, I'm trying to think of one that's really funny. Oh yeah, so when I had dreads, right? When I had dreads, I was always getting called. See, people have dreads now, but I had dreads when they weren't really popular like that. I was called Whoopi Goldberg, Wale, Booker T, T Pain. Every time in that math class, it was always a roast of my hair. Like this one kid that was in the class below me was calling me Wormhead. He called me Worm from Friday. He just kept calling me Worm. When I had the early stages of my dreads, that boy that called me Worm, he looked at me the first day I came to school. He just said, "What the hell?" And I was like, that's no way to talk to somebody with a new hairstyle. Everybody was talking shit about my hair, and everybody has dreads now. But when I had them, it was always like they looked like a bunch of worms. Or I'm Whoopi Goldberg, I'm Booker T, I'm T Pain, I'm Wale. That was a rapper that was popular around that time. I'm it was a couple. Oh, Scheme Daddy Dreads. It was so many fucking names, man. And a lot of this shit I laugh at now. And it's just crazy. In like a lot of like in the high school I went to, we we as the black race, we just worry about the wrong shit. Oh, he got on USPA. Oh, he got on Beverly Hills Polo. Oh man, you got on Rockaware. That shit's been played out, man. Yeah, you got them nut ass South Pole shoes on. And it's just like, why does it matter? If you really care about that person, what they got on, why don't you buy them some new shoes?